bath storage.
What are you folks going to do?
Hey, what would you like to drink? I feel dizzy in the bath, so I'm coming up for some fresh air.
Let's see, am I hearing myself right? Yeah, I'm hearing myself. It's all good and dandy.
In the bath, so I'm coming up for some fresh air.
With this Amphoreus.
I don't know where Cassie's went. She disappeared.
It seems your friend arrived before us.
Yeah, and you seem to have been Thanos snapped. You're finally here, Felix.
Welcome, Cass. And you as well, trailblazer from beyond the sky.
The gift! Give me the gift! I'm sorry about my companion's behavior.
Not at all. It's good to see you bouncing back with such energy after that tough battle. For all that has happened, it was never our intention to drag you two into the battle against Nikador and jeopardize your safety. To express our gratitude for your kind trailblazing endeavors, we would like to present you with the highest honor of Akima. This is the dew of divine blood, brewed from crops nourished by the blood of the Titans. It is said that only 12 bottles existed. The last 3 bottles are now being kept in the treasure vault of Akima. Back in the days of prosperity, cities fortunate enough to acquire it regarded it as one of the greatest treasures ever. Unsealing it during a ceremony held in honor of 2 cities' diplomatic ties was the highest form of respect one could show the other. And now, in keeping with tradition, Akima dedicates this drink to our esteemed guests from beyond the sky, in appreciation of what you have done for us.
I'm not of drinking age here. They express as house rules about drinking, and even I'm not exempt to them. As a precious gift isn't simply a token of gratitude though, is it, Lady Aglia?
Very perceptive, Mr. Dunham. Your heroic deeds have proven that you come in good faith. With the dew of divine blood as testament, we wish to forge an alliance with the Trailblazers.
An alliance, you say? With all due respect, won't forging an alliance with the crisis as embroil us in the conflict with Okima? I'm sure you can understand where our misgivings come from, Lady Aglia. Yeah. Oh, my gift. Wow, so you seriously took a liking to the gift. Having said that, Lady Aglia, please don't misunderstand. We'll still do what we can to assist you in the Flame Chase journey. It's just, I've heard of the friction between the Cressers and the Council of Okima. As outsiders, we are wary of getting caught in this conflict.
Wow! Gray and Danny have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the Twilight Courtyard.
Who the fuck are you?
No need to worry, by the way. I can tell from Lady Aglia's tone of voice and micro-expressions that she's being genuine.
Barbara 2.0! Can you sing?
Not only are you guests from beyond the sky, but you've also done so much for Akima. You're practically heroes to us all. Lady Aglia would never subject you to Aquila's judgment.
What are you saying, VA? I don't think you are. You are?
Hyacinth, thank you for taking care of the wounded of the past few days.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. The patients are very cooperative when we attend to them. I'm just thrilled to see them all going home healthy again. Oh, it's Cassie! Oh, I've missed you.
Great, honey.
Aren't they just the cutest nicknames?
Well, my stream is just really like it's slow on my screen at the moment. I don't know why. And it's not even that. Like the bitrate sucks ass. Like go again. Settings. Okay, do that module. Girl. She's a natural at making friends. The friend of our friend, old friend with the pink hat.
Plus, I've heard you're also children of the distant skies. Fate must have brought us together. Can we be friends? I'd love to hear your tales of the sky. And oh! It's a rare occasion
Right, so Aqua the Sky Titan.
that Akuma presents such an invaluable gift to guests. Lady Aglaya, may I have the honor of tasting it too?
Hello everyone! Suddenly I just jumped up to 3 viewers. Hello. So she's an acolyte of Aquila and she wants to know more about us. Understandable,
Of
understandable.
course you may. Esteemed guests of Akuma, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden agendas. As for the matter of the Alliance, you need not give me an answer here and now.
Ah, fuck, ah! Well, if you insist. I see, in that case, we will accept this gift from Akuma. We welcome the chance to talk with you, Lady Hyacinth.
Oh, yay! Then I'll get started on my questionnaire.
Hyacinth?
Hyacinth.
Hyacinth. Hyacinth. Pardon the question, but I've been meaning to ask this for a while. Micro-expressions, tone of your voice, questionnaire. Are these all part of the usual skill set for Aquila's priests?
Allow me to do the honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the Newsporists at the Grove of Epiphany and head nurse at the medical institution known as the Twilight Courtyard. Many of the Chrysos heirs suffered injuries during Mikado's attack on Akuma, so the Grove sent Lady Hyacinth to treat the wounded in Akuma.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit. If you're ever feeling troubled, come find me. A little sunbathing in the courtyard will chase all your worries away.
Ah, so you're a therapist. Thank you. We will keep that in mind.
Well, it looks like everything's sorted out now. The patients have also all recovered. I think it's time for me to head back, Lady Aglaya.
Oh, the other crisis heirs are healed now.
I would love to keep you in Akuma for a few more days, but I would hate to provoke the ire of the Grove.
Does it mean we'll see more crisis heirs?
As it happens, Akuma intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide. We also want to communicate our desire to discuss the retrieval of Circe's core flame at the earliest convenience.
Reasons, Tyson.
That sounds pretty serious. Lady Aglaya, you can't be asking me to...
Be a crisis
No
heir?
need to fret. We won't put you on the spot. Trian will be going there as the diplomatic messenger of Akuma, and Castros will be accompanying her.
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well, regarding the missing Titan Thanatos.
Anagrius. Anaxagrius. That's what I like to be called, I believe. Since this involves Okama's diplomatic affairs, we will give you some privacy. Let's go out and play.
If you're not keen on just sitting around, Mr. Trailblazer, why not go with them? The Grove is a picturesque place, perfect for sightseeing.
That's a wonderful suggestion. Come visit the Grove Grade. I'd be delighted to show you around.
Sounds good. Gaining more insight into the customs and geography of different regions of Amphoreus is also part of trailblazing.
In that case, do bring this spindle along with you. This tool, called the weft, is used to spin thread and has been passed down in my family through generations. Though it doesn't see much practical use nowadays, it's become a symbol of great significance. In this respect, it is the perfect token to represent my will. If you encounter trouble at the Grove, just take this out and show it to them. While you're in the Grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not, allowing you to see things as I would. Castros knows this too.
Oh, my cat is back. Give me a moment. I don't understand why he couldn't go through the front window, which I left open for him. Go and answer for that, babes. We're just gonna walk away. It's walking away. Cause he's a cat. And he's walking away. He's walking away. He's a cat. You'll never catch him. You'll never catch him. You cannot cat a cat. Oh, he's mowing. Mower.
Make good use of it. Trian is already waiting for you at the outskirts of Okama, so I won't keep you any longer. May your journey be smooth.
Tell about Titan and
Thanatos controls my fate, in a sense. The curse I bear came from them, and they have something of mine. Something of great importance that I must get back from them.
Something about your soul?
When I was studying at the Grove alongside Phainon and the others, Professor Anaxa was responsible for teaching us about the Chrysos heirs and the Titans. That's also when I met Miss Hyacinth. She was Anaxa's teaching assistant then. The Grove of Epiphany is Akama's partner academy. They look after the core flame of Circes and are the organization at the forefront of researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans. They also provide academic research support for the Flame Chase journey. Several Chrysos heirs are based in the Grove, including Miss Hyacinth and Professor Anaxa.
Aha! It is a Chrysos.
Oh, I came here with a colleague from the Twilight Courtyard. I've asked her to pack her luggage in advance, so she's already waiting for us by the city gates. Let's go meet up with her.
Who is this her? Oh! Big heavy people. I wanna ride it. Let me ride.
There she is! And Lady Trian. But who's that they're looking at? Oh, that's a serious injury. Miss Hyacinth, this man was discovered by Trian! Trian was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of Akama for some fresh air. But then we found him collapsed on the roadside. Trian knows knows the city has good doctors. So, Trian brought our new friend into the city to look for a doctor. I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trian. But by then, this man was already in critical condition, so I had to perform some emergency treatment first. These wounds, they're caused by the Black Tide.
Ah!
This is bad. Clementine, prepare a ward for this man at once. I'll treat him myself. It's a miracle he's still alive, considering how badly the Black Tide injured him. Grayi, Cassie, and Trian, would you mind making your way to the grove first? Once this man is out of danger, Clementine and I will join you. As a healer, I cannot ignore those in need of medical attention.
I understand. May fate have mercy on this poor man.
Trian believes he'll get better.
I just realized Catherine's dress is like a butterfly wings folded over. Very pretty.
Everybody, follow Trian! Fly, fly, fly away from Akuma!
Let me just quickly switch.
Road we go, to the skies we fly, leaving Akuma behind! Little Cass, little Gray, are you ready?
Aye, aye, Captain, are we not using the
You
sentry
might
gate?
not be aware of this, but using the sentry gate takes a significant toll on Lady Trian.
Trian promised Treeby that we wouldn't open the gate unless we had no other choice.
Let's
I'm
go.
ready too.
Okie dokie. Everybody, let's hold hands. To the grove we go!
Woo! Let's see Professor Anaxagrius.
It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto Wolfeld.
Cass, memmy, mem.
Cass has such nimble fingers. I want to learn too.
Mim wants to try sewing. Here, why don't we give it a go?
How are you two so close already? Cass and I are now good friends after traveling together for so many days.
It's hard not to like Mim when they're so adorable. Oh, this is amazing. It seems as if their voice has become more intelligible after the battle with Nikador. After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm gradually gaining the ability to understand what they're saying. Even if it's just a little.
This shows I'm learning new things. Once I obtain the memory of poking Wolfeld, I will grow hands out pretty as Cass's hands. That just sounds weird. That's horrible. You can't say that to a girl. I was just kidding. Anyway, I believe that this trip to the Grove of Epiphany will definitely be a fruitful one. How exciting. I wonder what changes I'll experience next. No, transform into a cute girl, now! What? You don't have to yell!
Cute. Is everybody awake? Little Gray, little Cass, and a little pink puppy?
I'd say more like a squirrel crossed with a bunny. But, who you calling little? Midget?
Puppy?
You said puppy. She said puppy. She's learning how to talk. Puppy have become different species altogether. And here I thought she would just give me a nickname like Lil Memmy.
It's already action hour. Lady Trian, I hope you're well rested. You were talking in your sleep. Did you dream of many things?
Sleep talk?
What did Trianne say? Something like, Mommy, all with sword. Let's fight together. We'll be brave. Ugh, it's so embarrassing. Please don't make fun of Trianne.
I wonder who this mummy is. That Trivios? But Trivios got split up to everyone else. Was that like an older Trivi? Like more mature? Someone like taking care of all the Trivies?
Of course not. Wasn't Lady Trianne's mother also the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis?
Uh-huh. Mama was the strongest holy maiden in all of our history. She also gave us the prophecy of deliverance. And she had red hair that looked like a cute red mushroom. But Trianne can't remember what Mama looked like anymore. Not even in the dream just now.
No.
Mem.
In that case, Phyllis and I will lend Trianne a hand. But you don't have hands, only paws. It's just a figure of speech. Think about it. There are so many memories scattered all over this world. Sure, at least one contains an image of Trianne's mama. If I keep a lookout for it while searching for memories along our journey, then Felix can go boom! And not only will Trianne be able to remember what her mama looks like, she'll even be able to talk with her, right?
Trianne thinks that's a great idea. Can the pink puppy help Trianne out?
Only if you promise not to stop calling me a pink puppy.
Little Memmy from now on.
That's much better. But I'd like to know what exactly I am. That was just a name I came up with on a whim. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I could be sticking to my word anyway. Now that Trianne has cheered up, shall we get going?
Okie dokie. Trianne remembers that we need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether Circes would be willing to visit Akuma. If we follow this woven trail and keep going upward, we'll reach the grove in no time.
The tree? Where did it get its name from?
Legend has it that whenever they requested an audience with Circes, Nestia would always come to the meeting in a long white dress. As the warps and wefts of the dress came into contact with the ground, they turned into paths and stairs. May this romantic path bring good tidings to Akuma.
Probably just a few ahead. I'll get to the grove, the place best by reason. The majesty of the Amphoreus speaks for themselves. Onward, guest from afar, behold the gorgeous view. Book it! Ooh!
Look, a huge tree. It's huge.
Oh!
Little star.
Bloom at his feet, the faithless guardian appeared to have stood here for millennia, silently observing the generations of scholars as they pass by. One wonders whether it guards the grove or waits for someone who will never return. Oh. Whoa, that's a face. I remember seeing this during the teaser trailer, back when Amphoreus hasn't been released yet, and I thought this tree was so pretty. Oh, probably looks better in the day. On the book of cocoon, and like, bit light still emanates, so the sign left behind him. I'm getting to read that in time. Oh, my cat is sitting on my lap now. Wow, it's so majestic. Felix, hurry up and capture this moment. A giant tree bowed slightly in the silent forest, tilting and falling into the wilting green waves. Passing breeze rustled through the leaves as he was sighing, softly fading into the lightless ocean above her and high. Would March Silent appreciate this sublime scene? It was uncertain. Dong Hung, perhaps? Never mind. Every time we cancel a tree as big as this one, it would be a deeply troubling situation. Oh no. Oh, the abomination tree. Oh, I forgot what it was called. What is it called? Hello, baby. I got my boy on my lap. He's a pretty boy. Mwah. I love him. Oh, he's a good boy. Oh, no. Oh, it's a pretty sight. I never failed to impress. This photo deserves an award. What is this huge tree, though?
It's the Bough of Rift, the divine body of Circe's. Flora began to grow where they planted their roots, and this flatland basin upon which we stand gradually became a large, verdant forest. A long time ago, Thelesis, the first scholar, led the masses to build a garden and courtyard in the forest, naming the site the Grove of Epiphany. There, people sought mental clarity, knowledge, and enlightenment.
Oh, Trianne knows this. Everybody says that was how this big academy came to be.
Is the academy supposed to be this quiet?
Something feels off. The Grove has always welcomed scholars. So too would Circe's give us her delicate leaves and extend her branches in greeting. Yet, it seems both the Grove's messengers and the Titan are indifferent to our arrival.
Huh. Oh,
There should
another
still
way
be a way in. I'm just a little surprised.
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet. They don't want to be disturbed, so they shut the entrance.
But now let's look around and see if we can find out what's happening.
This place is too quiet. What in the world is going on?
I'm stepping on bugs. Only two. No more. No stepping. I yield. I yield. Wait, no, wait, when a bug is limited, it's too late for making peace now. And in front of underneath, call committee, if I feel pain, confused how the lovely stars look tonight. Wait, huh? He killed me? He killed me? That bug killed me. How dare. Fast, 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 you gotta step on the gas. Yeah. I step on thee. Observe our great master Circe's such nobility and holiness in our august presence. Circe, where? May the master mercy forgive you slight ignorance. Achilles' enlightenment lies just behind me, read and bathe in that glorious radiance. That's what you get. The dreams of the giant sank into the earth and grew into towering colossus like me. Knowledge, like seeds born on the wind, causes flowers to bloom, cross the land, and wither branches to sprout anew. The world pours itself upon me like a spring. My eyes are clear, yet I cannot see myself. Interesting.
entrance on the other side. Where could it be?
You got this.
Lumberry's eyes are so sharp.
I knew you would find it. The courtyard of Storgy should be just ahead of us. As I expected, something's not right here.
Even though we're not scholars, someone should have come forward to receive us by now.
Not to mention that this whole place is also eerily quiet.
Maybe something happened.
That's possible.
Hello? Is anyone there? No one's here.
What should we do now?
I have an idea. Lady Trienne, could you lend me that golden spindle?
Oh, it's something that we can't see.
Do you remember? Lady Aglaya said this. While you're in the grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not. This is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of Circes are, but also where the chrysalis of gold manifests. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Who came up with this? How?
Well, these lines are documented in the handbook of Nestia's priests. So, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to draw power out of this butterfly exuvia with the golden thread.
There isn't a reaction. Did it not work?
But that shouldn't be.
Everybody, look over there. Something's appearing.
Are they white dryad flowers?
White Dryad, what a cute name.
No, these aren't white dryads. These are shadows of dead white dryads.
Oh.
Dead, ma'am.
Dead White Dryads.
Shadow?
Strictly speaking, these white dryads are still plants. They only gained sentience as a result of Circe's blessing of equality. But their sentience is minimal when compared to that of humans. These flowers have already died. What you see here are just faint afterimages of their souls. However, this also means that the golden thread has definitely connected with the Titan's presence. Without the golden thread's outlines, we would not have been able to see them at all.
But what happened to them? Why are there only tiny shadows of them left?
Mem, can you read their memories?
Let me try.
That's a new word they learned. They're learning.
Let me try.
They learned the word try. Mem. Hey, just say it again, me. You're distracting me.
Black cloak, sword.
3 new words.
Towards the great tree.
So black cloak, sword. That's it. The memories are too faint for me to see anything. I can only vaguely map up these words.
I have a bad feeling about
Sorry, I had to
this.
cut up your mems.
The deathly fog of Thanatos is fast approaching.
Trianne will be on high alert!
Someone came in here and killed everyone.
Becoming more and more intense. There, on the steps.
They brought the black tide over. That is definitely the fractum. The fragmentum, I mean.
This looks really scary.
Kinda look like ZZZ. Xanazone Zero enemies. What kind of beast is this? Or is it a Death Titan skin?
No, it's neither of those. This is a creation of the Black Tide. Such creatures are formed when living beings are corrupted and turned into deformed hollow husks of their former selves. Everybody, stay alert. Regardless of what has happened to the Grove, the fact that we're seeing the remains of a Black Tide creation here definitely doesn't bode well.
Should we inform Aggie about this?
Why is the black tide look so digital? Like, is this whole world this a virtual simulation? Is the emanator one of the eons connected to it? Wait. The back thing seems to be moving. What the fuck did you just say? You're wearing heels, my dude. Dang. Look at them. Wowza.
The monster is alive. Trianne will protect everybody.
If you think about it, the Titans are like the Eons, and the Crisis and the Cry of Flame is like emanators. Is it that it's like a social experiment?
Trianne, please hide behind us.
Nope, my cat wants to play.
Mister, let's do this.
Enough could take control, babes. Here, you got the joystick? Good boy. Will inflict ally units with a crowd state, attacking enemies with more crowd HP. What targets hit, the more it's destroyed.
As expected. The words black, sword, and cloak.
Did you go, babe? Press that button. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy.
Remedy is before me. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Didn't get to do squat midday.
You defeated it. Little Gray, little Cass, you're so strong.
The monsters. They aren't supposed to show up here, right?
To think the Black Tide has spread this quickly to the Grove despite its remote location. I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is far more dangerous than we ever imagined.
Oh no. Does this mean that Akuma is also in danger?
Looking at this mess, it seems the scholars at least succeeded in fending off the first wave of attacks. But at what price?
Wait, if strife was like fending off Black
After a few days of
Tide,
surgeries, both major and minor,
that doesn't
we were able to save the
make
life
sense
of that patient
considering he
found
was
on
also
the
trying to
outskirts
plant
of Akuma.
the Black Tide into Akuma that Aglis stopped.
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your hard work.
I wonder if he's from the
The
Grove.
scarring of his organs was especially severe. The result of the Black Tide's corruption. It's a miracle he's even survived. I can't say for sure when he'll regain consciousness.
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already done everything in your power to save him. There's no need to hurry to the Grove either. You deserve a good rest now. Treeby, I have some things to tell you as well. There's something strange about where that patient came from. He is not Ackerman. The way the stitches on his clothes are hidden is quite unique. Such craftsmanship is undeniably from the Grove.
The Grove? You mean...
Now that I think about it, Castris and the rest should have arrived at the Grove by now.
Trianne just got in contact. The Black Tide has invaded the Grove. We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread. What should we do, Aggie?
The Black Tide is posing an even greater risk to us now.
Alright, babes.
I did not expect the Grove to be the first to be impacted, though. Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it. The core flame is still there, but...
But... what?
But they can't see for sure whether the Titan has also been corrupted by the Black Tide.
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame and transfer it to a safe place as quickly as possible. We must also search for survivors and find out exactly what happened to the Grove. Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly wrong, he should still be alive.
They've set off. Please, stay safe, everyone.
I pray for their safety too.
Aggie, how do you know that Anaxa is still alive?
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that he was not long for this world, he would most certainly try to seize the core flame and drag the Titan down with him.
Is this a joke as well?
No, I'm being serious this time. We're facing threats from both within and without Akima. The merciless carnage may have ceased, but Akima's nemesis continues to sharpen their blades even now. They may have even prepared the gallows from which to hang us already.
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, the Black Tide is advancing more rapidly than I expected. I fear this tragedy is more than a mere natural disaster. Alas, it's too late. The Council will likely take this opportunity to do something... I will try to keep this under wraps for now. But you must also take care and be prepared for anything that may happen.
All right. Should I inform Hyacinth about this?
Not for now. She must be exhausted after performing surgeries non-stop for so many days. I don't want to overwhelm her with this bad news.
We can only hope that the Grove weathers this crisis with as many survivors as possible.
That being said, based on the condition of this patient, Treeby, we should prepare for the worst. It's likely he is the only one who managed to escape from the Grove against all odds.
Anaxa's the only survivor.
Everything will be fine. The people at the Grove are really smart. They'll definitely be able to chase away the Black Tide.
Agalea said that Anaxa's still alive. If that's true, then it's still hope for everyone else too. Who is this Anaxa anyway? Why does everybody seem to have some kind of trust in him?
How should I put it? Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all, I'm afraid.
Sounds like a big shot.
Despite being a chrysosere, Anaxa resolutely believes that titans and prophecies are a load of nonsense. During our regular citizens' assemblies, He always votes to oppose the flame chase journey.
Mem?
And he's still able to conduct research here? Did you say that the grove is an academy that was established around the Titan?
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant of novel ideas. Apart from Kefali, they're the Titan who treats us the best.
Well, it looks like Circes must really be open-minded and accepting of even this kind of novel idea.
Yes, that is how we formed an agreement with these Titans who bear no harm toward humanity. If they agree to support us on our flame chase journey, we will wait till the final moments of the journey to restore their core flames.
With the exception of Orynyx, that is, they didn't lend us their power willingly.
I don't think Orynyx is as reluctant to help as you put it, or they wouldn't have deemed Felix worthy and allowed me to drift alongside all of you.
That is true. It's also fortunate that these gods weren't corrupted by the Black Tide and did not descend into madness.
Trian believes Circes will be alright. After all, everybody says that the people of the Grove are really smart. So, Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding Anaxa and everyone else to Trian. It's easy for Trian to look for people because we can fly.
Good idea. In that case, please bring the weft along with you, Lady Trian. The golden thread will be much more effective from up above. Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If Trian gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you. In return, if you get in trouble, remember to call for Trian, okay? We'll come right over and open the gate for you.
That's the other thing I wish to mention. Do not open the gate unless you have no other choice, Lady Trian. Your body is not in good shape at the moment.
Okay. We will keep that in mind. Trian was just trying to help.
No.
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trian is a demigod, the most powerful among all of us here. Remember all those brave heroes and the tales you've heard. They would always save their strength until the very last moment. That way, they could ensure that nothing went wrong with their plans. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. In that case, brave Trian shall clear the way for all of you.
Trian is so motivated. I mustn't fall behind. I'll use something to help you all. Help all of my friends that only I have. Orynyx's power. I wonder if I'll find any memories.
So many monsters.
Find some music here. That's his body is just isn't like brambles, not allowing any life being to. Oh, that hurt. I didn't even take any memories. Oh no, people.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
How I wonder what you are. Up, up, dark. What is behind this crowbar? I failed that I suck at rhyming. Oh, hey, little star. How I wonder what you are.
Mem.
No good, I didn't see anything. This big old twisted life form It was once a living soul that could mourn pain, but now it can only turn its head at others until its soul is standing out of its shell. Maybe this monty will show us some useful memories. I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. I really tried my hardest. Why couldn't I see even a slip of a memory?
It could be because when a life is devoured by the black tide, it loses its soul.
Oh, that sucks. Christ daily
Not enough for us to share.
Life impermanent strikes without warning. Even as a bug in this garden of reason, one must maintain daily self-examination. Who am I? Where am I? What shall I eat? It's locked.
I can't open it. It was probably sealed in order to ward off the black tide.
Flaming Lance charge.
Save your energy. Yanis's power is far stronger than we could ever imagine.
The orange fish on the tree. Signs of fate. Maybe the eyes of Onyx will help me find a way to open it.
Are you serious? Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to call on the gods?
Is that an Axa? Oh! It is!
Try unlocking the door. Perhaps you should first find a way to clear the fog that clouds your vision.
You scared me. Are you the echoes of a memory?
My name is Amphoreus, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the New Forests. Before we go any further, rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa.
Okay, Anaxa. Korea. Chorus. Thanks for chorus.
My name is Anaxagoras.
Anaxagoras. You kinda exaggerate, don't you? Anaxaggerate. I just stick to Anaxa. Now, can you tell me?
Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Oh my god.
The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Rather, it is the culmination of the greatness of science and the pure, irrefutable, and undeniable exalted truth. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it in this spot. I have recorded these words so that visitors may learn where their next destination lies.
To kill yourself? What? How can we do that?
Nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. Each time you hear from me, an equivalent part of my soul is being consumed as the price. In other words, this voice isn't created out of thin air.
How is it you can respond to me? Are you really the echoes of a memory?
That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of the calamity at the Grove, the black tide, and that you mistakenly believe that the scholars were white. But that is where you're wrong. While the black tide was still approaching the Grove, the sages found a way to evacuate the vast majority of the scholars. They are heading toward the holy city of Akamai as we speak. Only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind to defend the Grove. If all goes well, Cersei's core flame will reach Akamai before long. But since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have occurred. For now, you should continue onward to the Luminary Throne, where you may retrieve the core flame. And, or more objective is complete. That is all.
He disappeared again. Did he finish what he wanted to say?
Mister, judging from your reaction, you must have found a useful memory. Professor Anaxa?
Recount what you saw in memory.
That's a lot to digest at once. I'm sorry. Please give me some time.
He said his name is Anaxagoras.
You don't have to take that too seriously. For some reason, he's especially particular about his full name.
Anaxagoras? Amphoreus and
Professor Anaxa theorizes that all beings originate from the same source and have a similar composition, which in this case refers to the soul. He calls this theory Nesporism. It is an extremely complicated theory. You should get him to explain it himself if you're interested. Provided that he is still alive.
I seem to have been evacuated.
Yes, that seems like the only good news so far. We can just focus on retrieving the core flame then.
Perhaps Anaxa did not manage to
I
survive.
do not wish to consider this possibility. Perhaps they were just unable to transfer the core flame, but managed to escape.
We have to go to the Luminary Throne. Luminary Throne? What sort of place is that? Why would there be a throne in an academy?
It is located at the top of the giant tree, and is where Circe's core flame is kept. According to Anaxa, the core flame should still be there. But making our way there won't be as simple as the professor made it sound.
Oh, so on the bright side, it sounds like a place that's easy to defend and difficult to attack. If that's really the case, I think that everyone is including Anaxa would definitely be alright. Yeah, he's learning more words.
Let's see whether he left any similar directions for us along the way.
Exactly. I did not find out, but I seen that the message also was a
Alchemy
lot.
is truly incredible.
Imagine if he was in Full Metal Alchemist. God, that reminds me of Beto. Having a abandoned this last land that God's chosen. Oh, what's that sound? Like a giant seed or something. Catch. Huh, he's hiding there. Ah, a human. Been hiding in here forever. Yet those monsters never spotted me. Perhaps I'm just too tiny. Almost scared you to death. Couldn't even crook. Huh? There's no one here. Did I just imagine that singing?
No, you didn't imagine it. I heard it as well. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby, as we are unable to ascertain whether they are friend or foe. We better remain cautious.
Giant rays of glasses and toes beheld by the 12 constellations. That voice again. This is how it's coming from. I have no clue where it's coming from. There's too much echo in this library. That's why you're supposed to be keep quiet in the library. To be fair, I should have showed the half prepared to go something. And also, I wasn't even the one singing.
Found it. The voice is coming from over there.
I got no heart puzzle music. But it's not even lit up. You know, sounds supernatural. We play up. I play here.
It seems to be coming from somewhere even further that way.
Statue?
Let's go check it out.
Is it singing statue? Wait up, we don't want to see it. Crystallis of gold, Minesphia, weaving fate, so hearts destined to meet, purest beauty in our grace, deepest passion in your heat. Long journey into lovely night. A statue resembling an old man draped in robes, seated in deep meditation. Sounds like a woman though. Resembling an old man draped in robes, seated in meditation, capable of singing. Stares at statue.
Regardless of what you do, a stone won't be able to speak.
Oh! Yo! Who's that? Are you Cersei's? Yo! That's a dope design. I like that.
Such a lively little bunny. You even smell a little familiar.
Oh, good looking ghost.
What a smooth talking child. I'll accept your praise.
Who are
Welcome.
you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Bearing your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso. I greet you on behalf of the 7 sages and the litophagists.
I don't know what you're saying, but are you
Of
expecting?
course not. Just ask the fair lady beside you. She'll definitely know the reason why.
Be careful. Even if the head of the Lotophagus has never shown their true identity before, you shouldn't trust this person so easily. The Weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were truly a phantom body. But if she is someone who has passed on, I should be able to tell. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your private conversation?
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. Forget it. However, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully. If you can do so without hesitation, we won't treat you as an enemy for the time being.
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest. Go ahead.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phynon of the New Sporists.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took place. What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, I shall provide you with a piece of information that's more valuable than the Great Debate. Anaxa the New Sporist is still alive. I saved him, and he is now recuperating at the Luminary Throne. So, are you satisfied with my answers? This dumbfounded expression of yours is much more adorable and likable than the previous one. As the saying goes, seeing is believing. Why don't you follow me to the throne and take a look for yourself?
I'll keep my eyes on you at all times.
Oh, that's truly an honor.
What's that? The discussion is over?
As long as we can get the water wheel turning, we'll be able to use it to ascend. So, the solution is to awaken this heart.
Oh, I'm still on this hatch. One little sip, just a tiny taste of the honeydew of knowledge, and I'll ace the final exam. No, now since nobody's around. No wait, are there any more final exams? What did I say? Run away. Run back. Found 5 nymphs so far. Okay. Oh, my cat wants to come back on my lap again. Okay. Descend to Gorb. I just realized little cute Sakura.
Chamber of Purifying Tears.
You have a good memory.
Why exactly did you...
My intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Circes watered them with their tears, while Nestia nurtured them with affectionate love. They are a token of the eternal companionship between the two gods. All the two of you have to do is to cross the deep well and retrieve the golden bough of vows for me.
Making this sound too complicated. All I want to do is retrieve a flower, right? Get this deep up your cup.
You're making it sound so ominous.
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles, and yet I receive nothing in return. Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. If you can't find it this time, we can just remain trapped here for the rest of eternity.
I think this is Circe. Just the root smaller thing. And she could identify that Mem is Oryx related, and that Cateris is connected to death.
You're overthinking things. We're all in the same boat.
She's very knowledgeable too.
Although it would be absurd to say that I have no other motives. Since you've brought it up, I might as well take this chance to explain. I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of. So, is that truthful enough for you?
You are made of. Could you phrase that any more directly?
Now is not the time for me to elaborate further. So, please proceed. As a student of Anaxa, equivalent exchange should be something that you are familiar with.
He got that from 4 Men Alchemist.
I cannot deny that. Mister, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not able to elaborate much, I can tell you that she has reasons to fear me. If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
So reassured to have cast around. I should my brain to use too then. High dimensions revealed by the orb shows Wally's growing there. So we need to find a way down. Wow, stuff. Yeah, watch it. This. Down like reach higher, put in the ghost, codes to go back on view of ability. Why are you showing Marsh? Can't after you enough being around the door trader stay before the Oh.
Ichor vessels stored here.
The code. There comes kind of a foul bed will grow. Oh. Wow. That's how grows grow. Not exactly. Oh shit. No. Open sesame.
How smart.
trap set by her.
1, 2...
My treasure.
Not enough for us to share.
Sure, there's wonder behind this waterfall. Peril, quest, and a mystic blade that defeats all monsters as soon as you pull it out. That's how the Bob story goes, right?
This is the Golden Bough of Vows. I hope that the Titan will not take their anger out on us.
Don't worry, there are several eons to have my back.
If only they could interfere in the affairs of the Titans.
So lustrous and beautiful. It's even more magnificent than before.
Cal.
Understood. My apologies,
My cat
Pink
is
Bunny.
making me allergic. I'm not allergic to cats, but it just keeps getting in my face, and then before I know it, I'm getting all stuffy. I'm surely an all-encompassing species.
Is this the legendary Golden Bough of Vows?
We'll know once we test it. There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
How do you know this place so well?
'Cause she's so
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all.
Ascend, ascend, ascend with Gorb!
We're here. Could you kindly pluck a petal for me and place it into the pool? Now, can our little goddess perform that again?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's priests.
Right. Got it.
She was watching, because she's thirsty. How else would she know?
Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Ma'am.
Oh, really that up? What's the principle behind this?
It's just an ancient promise between the Titan and humans. So, what do you think? It really is the Golden Bough of Vows. And I did not set any traps for you, right?
That is indeed true.
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if this is indeed a scheme to get you to lower your guard, you don't have any other choice but to play along, do you? Therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together? We can always determine who's right and who's wrong once we overcome this.
Yes, I agree.
Great. Then
Cursed
let's
cat.
ride the water wheel.
Oh, everything's red now.
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for cooperation. Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial, isn't it time for you to make your intentions clear to us?
I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. Although you only cleared a simple trial, I'm willing to make an exception and treat you with sincerity. I'll allow each of you to ask a question. But not the little bunny. So, ask away.
Also, the unfair treatment. Is it because I'm too smart and you're afraid of the question I asked will turn Amphoreus upside down?
Well, in that case, mister, please go ahead.
What's your true identity?
As I've previously mentioned, I'm one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany. If you think that this answer is insufficient, then I'll add to it. I'm the leader of the 7 sages. Well, it's your turn now, little goddess of death.
My question is, was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
There's no point in making this unnecessarily complicated.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor
She is
any hostility.
Cersei's.
We merely
That's the only
want
way
to
she'd be the
avoid any
leader, if
potential
she's
harm
the
to us.
Titan.
Lady Calypso, if you want us to work together more effectively, I advise you to answer my question honestly.
All right. I was completely truthful in my response just now. I have not deceived you.
Not with all due respect. Omitting facts can also be considered deceit.
Is that so? Regardless, I still stand by my previous response.
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves. The truth will come to light once we arrive at the luminary.
My ears are a bit popped, but who cares?
All right, all right. I originally thought that you were just a beautiful flower planted in the mortal realm by the hand of shadow. But now, I see you have some prickly thorns, too.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming naivete. All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
So I have to take the water? Ascend with Gorb! Just ignoring all the dead people around. Gotta fix the test tube.
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion?
Me. Seriously, Danny, how much do you know about us?
Not too much. It's just that I seem to hear the sound of a bee buzzing around.
That's because your giant tree self.
Metaphors are not worthy of praise at all.
It's because she's a giant tree, so you can hear her like flying around her. Of course it sounds like a bee. You can't deceive me. I know who you are. Our senses alone can fulfill our souls, while cold reason only kills them. Like the blade destroying pure tender buds. Facing the true beauty, any thoughts are but sacrilege. What's that sound? What's going on behind there? I don't know what. Amphoreus. Old Titus, you must... he's just floating. You must be moving. The courtyard... Is he floating because of the guy on the floor? Got a storage. Has been lost. Stay now before it's too late. Huh, you're planning on standing your ground as well, Anaxa? First of all, call me Anaxagoras. Second, what do you mean as well? Do you mean you want to die here in a grove? Have you gone to see now? Anaxa, I may not have mentioned this before in my previous debates with you, but I vowed to dedicate my life to the grove long ago. I finally gave up on this ideal when I was young, because I had a family. Fortunately, the opportunity to reignite my wisdom here in my old age. Now that the black tide has come to destroy it, I have nowhere left to go. Your logic makes no sense. I know your son is getting by pretty well in Okima. What do you mean you have nowhere to go? Now tell me, Anaxagoras. You and I both know very well that legs like mine will only slow us down. How many unnecessary wounds did you suffer just extorting me to the library? Black tide descends with brutal ferocity. Even the great crisis there, like Callinicus lost their life to it. I don't expect that I would be able to leave. I simply wish to sit and read in the Grove Library one last time. Dumb and old fool. Have it your way. We were never able to decide a victory in our debates. Let's count this final one as your victory. Let's meet again in the Nether realm. Old Titus, take care. Finally, it's quiet again. Let me see. I wonder if those brats have been sneaking impure content in the collection. Just as I thought, One Punch, God, you killers troll. One Punch Man! If it were the old days, I'd burn nuts on sight. Forbidden love, the tree and the butterfly. Damnation, which blasphemous fool put this here. Whatever. The little brat at home used to love this kind of stuff. I scared that out of him though. In my final moments, I like to see just what's so special about this brain-rotting nonsense. Scandalous, just scandalous. Beast of the Black Tide will allow you to touch our collection. Aww. Oh, it was you that was making that noise. You are so loud. You have fresh air. But the wind feels so chilly. That's going for some reason. Oh, hello, it's you. Cersei. Just ignore that. Hello. What are you looking at. Enjoying the view, I guess. Seeing this place we just enjoyed. I was hoping to enjoy this place like a night. Oh, I want to pick that up.
Whoa! It's Little Gray, Little Cass, and the pink puppy!
Get it. I'll just be a puppy. Be forgiving. Be forgiving.
Lady Trianne, are you alright? Were you hurt?
No, Trianne flew high up into the air so the monsters couldn't reach us.
Did you find an axe?
Yup! The spindle that Aggie gave us is so powerful that Trianne seems to have found Nax. He's near the treetop. Even though our perception of him is very weak, it's not like the White Dryads from before. But since Trianne was alone and afraid that it might be dangerous, we did not fly there to take a look.
It seems like Lady Trianne did not forget our promise. Anaxa is indeed still alive, and he's at the Luminary Throne right now. It seems like Lady Calypso did not lie regarding this.
Hello, how are you?
Huh? Calypso? Who's that? Oh, so you found a survivor! But the golden thread doesn't seem to be able to sense the person you're talking about.
How are ya? You hungry? I said eat up, Astria. I was like, I'm ending here. Be back soon. Eat up, and we'll be back. Eat some food. Like, I didn't stream because I was hungry and I need to eat.
Coming and going without a trace. She's such a strange person.
I will bet 1,800 Stellar Jades, that Calypso is Cersei's. I don't know, I'm just hungry more than usual. Strange, maybe cravings. Well, you're a man, so I can't suggest it's female biology. I have no idea why you're hungrier than usual. But I bet that Lady Calypso is Cersei's.
Actually, Trianne also found this.
Black
Could this
cloak
be related
sword
to the person
guy.
you're talking about?
This is a piece of burnt cloth.
Yup. Trianne found it on a branch not long ago. Trianne even used the golden thread to search around and found that the entire
Sussy
grove
Baka.
was giving off a similar aura.
So maybe Anaxa left it behind using alchemy in order to guide us?
Trianne doesn't think so. Because when Trianne picked it up, we didn't see anything at all. And judging by the golden thread, the aura seems to be all around.
Me too. He has a gun! He has a gun! He looks so cool! Yeah, he looks so cool! He got a fucking gun! Oh, he's dope! And if you ever seen Sonic Fandom, every time he does this, oh, I think, Sans in the tail, look into my eye! Though his splash out does kind of concern me, cause like it sees him like his shadow is like losing his mind. Yeah, like I'm not even planning getting Castries in the first place. And like I know there's a whole fuss about her passive, and like and I guess it makes that sense in the lore. And like I guess it also like allows you to do a more deep BS focus if you don't have to worry about people dying. But that's only like a one-shot thing. Right. And it also makes Bailu's ability obsolete. which is unfortunate. But hey, what are you gonna do? Let me use Sunday Robin Waffle with him. Oh, be good. I don't actually know what he does. I haven't looked. But either way, I'm gonna enjoy. Like, I didn't watch the stream because I haven't caught up the story and I don't want to spoil myself on anything. But yeah. If I got Sunday Robin and Waffle, so I can also do that if I wanted to. And Exagrous. I keep forgetting how his name's spelled. Full name is spelled. And Exagrous. An Axis Shadow. Yeah, if you look at his splash shot, so his splash shot, like he's leaning back, got his hand on his face, but if you look behind him, he's casting this shadow that looks like he's a bit insane, and there's this large crack going through where his eye is. Have you ever seen it? An Axis splash art. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. Like, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Like, he's got some mental issues going on.
Lady Trianne, where is the aura gathered at right now?
No, I wouldn't like. I would say multiple personalities. I'd be more mentally unstable.
It seems to be... Oh! A little higher and a little ahead of us!
The Dome of Devotion. Calypso, just what are you hiding?
Funny, play Master versus Cats. Who will win? Will the giant dragon win? Or will the guy with a gun win? I'm gonna put my bets on the guy with a gun. Also with a galaxy in his eyeball. His eye. Sage's lotus seem to be growing well. Bet their roots and seeds are nice and fat, Kurt. Now, which concussion should I brew with these, Kurt? What's this? Engage! Oh, it's a hand thing! Disengage. I don't want to mess with that. You can't see me! No, I haven't engaged in any combat at all during this quest. Is this the changes they made?
The golden thread is
like,
vibrating.
Is this to respond to people saying that there's too many bat fights that disrupt the story, too much yapping and stuff? Whereas neutral special, he wields a gun. that's Joker in Smash Bros. Introduction that got me interested. Well, wait, like this, I think specifically Slimesicle's video that got me interested in Persona 5. That was way after you got introduced. Weird fun fact. Don't regret it.
Is gone?
The butterfly of divine what? Are you talking about this butterfly? No, it's a bird. What butterfly? What do you mean? Are these butterflies? No, those is.
That can't be. Was it for fending off the black tide? Or perhaps...
Is that supposed to be a butterfly in that? It looks like butterfly shape. You'll never see it coming. Yep. But that looks like a butterfly shape. So is there supposed to be a butterfly in it?
What exactly is this butterfly of divine mind? Is it a very powerful guardian monster?
No. How should I put it? It's considered a safeguard for the Titan's core flame. This butterfly is created from Nestia's remaining divine mind and bears the responsibility of guarding the core flame.
Starrail spy from Persona. Yeah. As soon as I saw Honkai Starrail bow, like, I was like, this feels very Persona. Very Persona. Though it could also be like inspired from Shin Megami Tensei, but definitely more Persona because Persona actually had people in it.
Legend has it that someone can only pass the trial of the butterfly by proving they possess pure and unselfish love within their heart. Only then can they awaken the great tree to open up the path to meet Cersei's.
And then Persona 5 Royal with the combo attacks probably also helped inspire Honkai Starrail by having their ults be animations, like full-blown animation attacks.
But how are we going to prove it?
Wait, what? I have pure, unselfish love for trash cans. Ooh, cast with its Acheron. Huh. Well, Acheron can send her to the abyss with just a swing of a sword. She doesn't actually have contact with her. She just has to swing it and then dead. Also can set off giant black hole nuke. Castries can kill you with a touch and has a scythe and can summon a big dragon. But I don't think a dragon could do anything against a big black hole that obliterates everything and expands at a rapid pace. So I'll say Acheron. But I have pure and unselfish love for trash cans. Well, Total Titan, I love your work. I'm is good at doing that.
Sorry, but even I don't know how. After all, this is a secret among secrets that only a select few in the entire grove and even Amphoreus know. Rather than worry about this, Lady Triad, did the golden thread react to anything around here?
No. That unknown thing seems to be even farther ahead and higher up.
But is that dead end up? Is that a dead end up the head?
Perhaps we can try again. Let's see if the butterfly will still react to the golden bough of vows despite having dissipated. If it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends, there should be a reaction.
Take the petal. I'm going bow vows. Trying to interpret what that means. Are Finon and Midday gay for each other? I say yes. And it, like, yeah. There's definitely something going on there. Like, take a single power from the golden bow of vows and offer it up with your both hands. Well, if I didn't even move 1 inch. Just hang on a little longer, sincere heart will prevail. Even in a native myth Amphoreus, it boils down to sincere brings miracles. Show genuine intent, the butterfly will surely respond. Yeah, regrettably it remains unmoved. Let's just slow zoom in. Do we have to use some kind of special
Let
spell?
me give it a try. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
But if I didn't. Still didn't move 1 inch.
Lady Trierne,
Yeah.
and even Mem? Where have they disappeared to?
Why did they leave?
Oh, great! Little Cass, look over here, quick! Mummy, he's about to burst into flames!
What the fuck?
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
Alright, I gotta fix that first.
Oh, great! Little Cass, it's bad. It's very bad!
What?
I'm fine.
My friend, I can feel a little warm. I bet before it becomes a snap for these little things. How did that happen? Look at this tasty emergency food. Sorry, I should have called you guys, little things. Calm down, we'll be right there.
Lady Trierne, what exactly happened just now?
Trienne and Memmy were looking around to see if there were any mechanisms nearby. But just as they went to take a closer look at that big piece of amber, they were surrounded!
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's priests should be nearby. Hopefully they'll be of some use.
Okay, well, hands. If I'm cooked, the first thing about I knew I had to apologize. Whoa. Oh, you're in water. Oops. Interesting design. But why are all the enemies facing away from me? Honest to God, like, they can't see me at all. Very strange. Very weird. Prefer still dry.
Disconnected! Let's hurry! Memmy is already bouncing around due to the heat!
What was that? Okay, my apologies. Alright, I need an orb. Orb. Isn't it so convenient that everything's nearby? I don't have to think.
Oh no, I'm starting to smell something.
I don't understand you. You like to move it. You're finally here, Fran. I've been waiting for a while now. That's random. It's time to give a bunch of ungentlemanly fools a taste of my fiery and fatal allure. It's hot right now. I feel like I've reached a medium well. No, perhaps I'm on the verge of becoming well done.
You still
Aw, I wanted to see what the stats were like. Precision and grace. That did not take much effort. Was this supposed to be a challenge? Just kidding. No one in matter how Philip Castle always managed to resolve crisis so effortlessly. Four of us. Alright, forgot about you.
It's alright. Trian only just flew down.
I'm glad that everyone is all right. Speaking of which, this piece of amber is...
A remnant of Nestia's core flame. To get to the throne at the treetop, gather the embers before you with the golden bough of vows, and present it to the divine butterfly.
Whoa. Where did you come from?
I'm betting they're Cersei's.
You finally appeared, Lady Calypso.
Yes, it's been some time. The battle just now was a true delight, and I feel quite elated. It seems like I'll really be able to rely on all of you to reclaim my true form.
Lady Trian, how does the golden thread react to her?
Huh. There's no reaction at all.
Obviously. After all, the fragment that you picked up just now is completely unrelated to me. All right. Just do as I say. If you're able to pass the trial, I will tell you everything truthfully.
Another trial.
Come on, I hate people who don't finish their thoughts.
But we have to go to the treetop to find Nax anyway, right?
I've got a hunch. Come, let's collect the embers and go confront her. According to Calypso, we just have to gather the embers before us with the golden bough of vows.
Before Lily touches the amber, flames lit spill from the petals. Curiously, the fire does not consume the entire flower, only faint spots gather the tip, softly burning.
How incredible.
The presented butterfly? Yo, that's a freaky effect showing the water. That's cool. Also cool that there's so random chests with no enemies around. How I wonder what you are. Up, up, up the world so high. Like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Hello. Take a look at my work, Kirk. Can you guess what I drew? Big tree? Correct! But it could also be a canopy, a mushroom. Blank gold often proves more fascinating than images with clear meanings. The essence of art lies in leaving an emptiness behind. What? No, it's not. As an artist myself, I say that art is defined by them feelings and messages you're able to express with it. All this experience could be another thing. Like my mom the other day, we went out. Oh shit. Oops. Oh shit, my cat's on my lap again. Ah! Right. We went out for a weekend. It was nice. And she saw these paintings of waves by C.H. Gold, Clive Gold, and they were very, very, very well done. They were made with acrylic, but they're so detailed, like the foam, Jesus. But she said like she's never felt something from art before like this, and that she finally gets art now. And I'm like, see, you get it.
It seems like you managed to gather the embers. In that case, just offer it to the divine butterfly.
It'll be fine. Let's just do as she says.
Offer the faintly burning golden bell out.
It's a success! Pass has appeared!
All of you have indeed passed the trial.
It was such an easy trial. See, this is what happens when people start complaining that everything's too convoluted or tricky and there's too much going on. We just get easy shit like this with nothing is challenging at all, and we haven't encountered a single fight that wasn't mandatory. Aww.
The sound of a butterfly's wings.
Say hello to. Aww.
I'll be back shortly.
Aww.
Of course, our promise still stands.
I knew it!
But now,
Cersei.
It's time for me to sacrifice myself.
I knew it, you're Cersei. Aww.
If the West Wind ever ends, let that be the place where we reunite. Farewell, my love.
It's lesbians!
Lady Calypso, this is...
It's nothing much. Thank you so much for your help. Now, it's time for me to fulfill my part of the promise.
Well, in that case, I can start. You're actually Cersei's, right?
You know it.
Mem.
What's going on? Or the Titan?
Oh my. The children of humanity have passed the final trial at last.
Like, as soon as I saw her, my brain went, Cersei, she got roots all over her head.
I was wondering when you were planning to expose me. How did you know?
The riddle-like trials, your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia as your love, and...
I like the green effect floating around in the atmosphere.
The head of the Lithophagus is actually called Medea, and not Calypso.
Ah.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was, why did you wait until now to expose me?
Because I did not believe that Cersei's would walk this world in a human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were under the control of the Black Tide, and would do us harm. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence. This is the precious knowledge that I acquired during my time at the Grove.
Excellent. To think we were able to gain a new chance at life in the midst of death. Fate truly is a mysterious thing.
Well, shouldn't you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up these riddles?
Oh, the reason's quite simple. I needed your help, and just like how you were wary of me, I had to ensure that you were not villains who were trying to get their hands on the core flame. I also had to ascertain that you were capable of dealing with the threat at hand.
Is this threat related to the Black Tide?
Indeed. And it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its owner is a quiet and paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it. As I could not do anything about him, I split my body up and escaped to avoid harm. I bided my time for a chance to seek assistance. Unfortunately, this was not a sustainable long-term plan.
What you mean is that you hid your own core flame?
Indeed. I split it into 3. I hid one within the golden bough of vows, and sealed another in the amber, along with Nestia's remaining embers. As for the last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need of repair.
What? Do you mean that you're using such a method?
After all, the scholars of the Grove have always been willing to lay down their lives to defend my core flame. As a respected god, it would be too embarrassing if I were to do nothing and simply watch the children of humanity give up their lives for me.
Honestly, this is the nicest god we ever met.
Especially that heretic named Anaxa. He did not even hesitate to tear his soul apart and use it to perform a miracle. He trapped all the creations of the Black Tide within the Grove, so that they would not be able to harm others. His way of thinking was so out of the ordinary that I felt it would be a waste for him to meet his demise in the Black Tide. And so, I decided to save his life. Of course, this also meant that I was able to conceal myself and remain hidden. Well, that's also an equivalent exchange, right?
I finally understand. So you want to lend us a hand piecing your core flame back together? We'll also be able to save Anaxa that way. What's my
What
little
a
bunny?
smart little bunny. This way, I'll be able to regain my true form. And you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Arkama. We'll also take down the black-robed swordmaster at the throne. Together, in one go.
But, Circes, aren't you the reason Titan?
Even if I do not have the authority of strife, I'm still a god. I just need you to buy me some time against the warrior's blade. Once the core flame is reformed, I'll be able to show my hand. Excellent. Then just continue climbing to reach my throne. Turn the golden bough of vows into firewood to reignite the core flame of reason.
I didn't see that. My brain went tuned off. To me, buying time is my best specialty, as in the kind of catch my throat. I turned the golden bow before I would have reneged the confident reason. Okay. Cool. Coolio. Alright, let's go up. Let's see Anaxa. Wait, no, I want to see it. Show me. Show me. On strike, all took with my monsters that black card. What swordsman? We vanish without you. They vanish without you. Artakama defends crumbles. You can't hold. But Sinan, save yourself. No, I'm not leaving without you. That won't be an end. No, listen to me. Just go. Don't talk me like that. You're a princess there. Remember? Oh. Sinan. Sounds like someone. HSR, media. Let's see. No, Cypher and Hyacinth. Yassine. Then I lie chasing a shadow, looking at the golden blood. Did you dare go out now? Here, try going onto my shoulder. Silent behind you. And when did the black tide monsters and the others, they're all. Never listen, just like when you were kids. Guess we both tried making assist. Dad never caught break with either of us. Did he? Remember how you used to drag me into your schemes? Sister? Oh. Doesn't matter anymore, sis. We'll end up in the same way. Dad would be proud of us. Under the black tide. You want to harm our Takama? Why don't you just try it? Looks like as if Ainan try and take a side from us, his body. You imagine to be some kind of weapon. There's another crisis there. Right?
I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
Ooh, black tide.
It seems like a fierce battle will be inevitable.
Don't worry, Trigan will protect everyone.
I got midday.
Lies the Luminary Throne, and also the battlefield that we're about to step onto.
Ma'am.
Now this.
Ma'am.
Reds, can you feel it?
Memmy, what's wrong?
Memories are here, a very tense smell. It's the smell tint to bulrush, sand and blazing sun.
Ma'am.
Is this Professor Anaxa?
Ooh. Oh no.
No matter. All I have to do is to place this body at the core of the array. For the sake of Amphoreus. Jai, with me, Titan.
He's doing well, Clay. I thought he would. I even take the Titan down with him. Die with me, Titan. Oh, is that him? Let me get closer to the screen. Yeah. Naxa.
Ma'am.
Cersei's was right. He's indeed here.
Ooh.
Who is this black-robed guy?
The person the source of smell and memory. No, he's basically the memory itself. The burning paradise, the shattered sun, and ooh, carnage, death, and destruction. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen this guy online. People say he's fine on. And I kind of see it, but also it's like he's in recovery right now, and they didn't see anything wrong with his soul. And in there, like, is the guy who killed Alicia. And I don't think Finon would kill Alicia because he's traumatized the fact that Alicia died. And he couldn't do anything about it.
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the black tide that Cersei's was talking about. The black sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
Unless the reason why Phanon's kind of weird is because he got split into two. Like the crisis there of him lived on, but his real self got corrupted by the black tide. But because he's crisis there, he's still alive and stuff. Kind of like symbiosis, like two sides of the same coin, one cannot exist without the other, kind of thing.
You're not demigods. Stand down or die.
What do you mean you're not demigods? Chibi is a demigod! Don't you dare diss her. Okay, run. You won't be able to defeat them. Bitch! Don't worry, I'll protect everyone. I defeated way worse than this.
Trian will also protect everyone! Trian is brave!
Mister!
May this
Mr.
time,
Sandman!
may death protect us.
Ooh. Ooh.
Be careful.
Ooh. What the fuck?
One slash.
Oh.
Two slashes.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Three slashes. Are enough.
Oh.
Who exactly are you?
Bless.
I really don't see
Receive
this person being.
divinity.
It's coming!
It really don't feel supposed to be in Final. So I don't feel like Final hurt with them.
Eternal sleep
But
is
like,
not the end.
really, I do see like the after. I saw like the fight.
Will return.
Like if he is Final, then how? What? How?
Tormented thousand, bid you farewell.
Spare no effort.
Huh.
This place
You know,
witness.
this would be a very good team with my Herda and Jingyuan team. Can I retreat? Yeah, I can. Wait. Yeah, I just wanna change it to that. Thank you very much.
Who exactly are you?
Hi, back again. Just felt like I could have beat you better with this team.
Score.
Watch your head.
Get down, go rompers!
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Us?
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Just have to expand your face. Curiosity is a dangerous thing. Endless riddles. But the answer is nothing but a void.
Only 68 damage.
I let it
Boom!
Better hedge your bets.
What the fuck? Why did my... Alright, I got poor connection right now. I don't fucking know why. Let me see. I can look at it. Poor connection. Video ports, only mic, only network. Test internet connection. No. I can't check poor connection quality. My Wi-Fi says it's good. Let's connect my phone from the Wi-Fi. See if that helps. What is up with my thing today? I'm gonna end it and start again. Right, be right back.